Now we're at an old abandoned, looks like maybe a cotton gin or something. It too is along Highway 43, and it too has been abandoned ever since I started driving this way. Not sure who it belonged to, what it was. There's probably the administration building back there behind me. But not sure what's in here. As far as stuff I came in here, and I also did a still shots in here one time, but it was in the middle of the summer. There were a lot of wasps and birds, and so I didn't venture too far inside there. Go check it out today. It's a little cooler. Shouldn't be any varmints in there to scare me off. Let's go take a look, see what's going on. This is the north side of the, I guess what you would call the main building. This is where all the machinery is going to be. This area right here is where the trucks would pull in, load up with from those big pipes up there, whatever product it was, whether cottonseed hull, who knows. I'm not even sure, still not sure what this place was. If anybody knows what this place is, let me know in the comments. Smoking, not no smoking, but smoking was a different time. They wanted people to smoke. They wanted people to enjoy themselves. Coming in here, doesn't look like there's a lot of, there's some machinery there. Little pit, uh-oh, what's that down there? Oh, baby, a little doll. And a baby's arm holding an apple. Huge piping going to whatever used to be here. Look at those huge centrifugal pumps there, operated by an electric motor in the middle. All this stuff was electrically operated. My mom would hate this place. Mom hated exposed piping. Some restaurants have gotten where they think that that industrial look is cool. Mom hated those kind of places. But obviously there was a huge piece of machinery here at one time. The old barn out, good grief, that thing's gigantic. Hope it doesn't get mad at me. So I'll stay down here on the ground floor. I don't want to get up there and possibly invade a nest or something. Anything up there anyway. Big piece of machinery here. I have absolutely no idea what it is or what it did. All it says is, do not operate without guards in place. All right, I won't. Headbuster, he must have been here. But there's really not much in here. More machinery, kind of looks like the same type of stuff. There's another row of things. And again, if anybody knows what this was or worked here or hauled stuff out of here in trucks or just knows what it is because you're more knowledgeable than I am, which doesn't take much. More machinery. Get all those. Yeah, I'm going to climb up that. That allow's just going to have to be okay with it. Be as careful as I can. Watch my footing. I don't really need to climb up it. I'm just going to get a look at all these pulleys, how they operated. So much stuff, it reminds me of the old combines you used to see. They were almost Rube Goldberg in design, and every one of these pulleys operated something else, and perhaps there they just used it to increase load carrying capacity. But same thing with right here with this piece of machinery. You got a little siding glass in there. Yeah, can't see anything. But all this pulley operated equipment, all operated by electric motors. That looks like a an underground screw conveyor. And whoa, almost tripped. And again, I'm not sure what any of this stuff was. Empty space there. It's like airlines up there. Nothing interesting in any of these places. Nothing there. Stairs that go down somewhere. Yeah, I won't be going down there, even if I had a killer flashlight on me, which I don't. That looks a little sketchy. I'm not as adventurous as some of these abandoned place checker outers on YouTube. Ugh, God, that's nasty down there. It's an old oil tank of some sort. A lot of old belts laying around here. Makes sense. Press of some sort. Maybe this was a cotton facility and this is where they press the cotton into bales. It looks like a pretty powerful hydraulic press. And I guess I'll have to go out this way. All kinds of stuff out here. Little hopper in there. Pipe coming out here, all disconnected, but all these, I guess these are hoppers. They come down to a screw conveyor. Oh. And there's another one of those big centrifugal I'll call it a pump. I'm not sure if they're pumps or just fans, but Murray, Dallas, and Atlanta. I'll have to Google them, see where they are. This is all obviously part of the shipping facility here when they move this stuff around and get it out here, and those went out to trucks. There's a pad there, I guess, where they would have loaded, and another one right there. And this stuff all came out from the building to these pieces of equipment down there. Another screw conveyor. This, I don't know, now this may be an unloading facility here. We got a hopper. This is obviously a place where the trucks came in. This, I'm sure, had a grate over it. They would drop whatever their product was into here. I don't know. All I know is it's abandoned. Now at the south end of the main complex, this is obviously another loading facility for trucks. Pull in, load their trailers and get out of here and go to wherever it was they were going. I'm not sure what those big old things did. They look like something from the Jetsons or something. Now they just house birds. Little storage thing back there. We'll go check that out. To this building here, I assume it was just storage of some sort. Boy, they had a lot of lights around here. I'll bet this place was bright at night. Not much anything in here. More underground piping. That's not a screw conveyor. That's just a pipe. Nothing here, big bird's nest in the corner over there. I'll stay away from that, leave the birds alone. Some sort of shutters there. They use those to just, I don't know, who knows. Not much interesting in here though. And back at the west side of the main building, I saw a sticker on the entrance to one of the doors into that office right there. It said hard hats must be worn in this area, and it was in green and white. So this place couldn't have been abandoned for a whole long time, because they didn't used to use green and white signs back in the, oh, see, there's another one right there. Unauthorized persons not permitted beyond this point. Well, I'm not authorized, and I went beyond this point. Arrest me. See, there's a hard hat sign. Let's go check out that deal back there. Looks like a water facility. Wow, look at that big old owl up there. It's probably the one that flew out of the building there. It's probably watching me. It's pissed off. It's gonna come and claw out my eyes or something. Better be careful. Got a water tower here and a bird wishing I'd leave, I guess. That big owl that was up there took off flying. I was hoping it'd not fly until I got closer. That thing was giant. Must have had a 4-foot wingspan. I don't know how giant that actually is in bird terms, but it was pretty cool when it took off. Yeah, this was obviously a well house here. And I'm sure they had a big pump that kept the water tank full for whatever they needed it for. They have something there to load trucks up or some kind of equipment with water. And then this is, I don't know, an empty room. Looks like might have had showers or something in here at one time. There's a water pipe up high. There's no holes in the floors, in the center of the floors like these were ever toilets. There are holes towards the back. That one right there, like they were drains. Hooks here for people to hang their stuff on, so I'm assuming that this was a shower facility. Not unusual. When I worked at the carbon plant in Mojave, just before the last job I had before I went to the railroad, they had a shower facility, and they gave us a half-hour overtime every day to take showers because we were really dirty. And this, wow. I don't know if this was a victim of an earthquake. Look at that. That whole wall's pushed out, or somebody, doesn't look like you got hit by a car or anything. More showers. Maybe they had men and women showers out here. Who knows? Empty room. And there's the administration facility or whatever that was. We'll go up and check that out. We're down here at the, I guess what was the administration building. This appears to have been a parking lot, all paved. So I guess this is where the people who were responsible for things going on were. Well, they worked, and back there was that's where people who actually made things work. And I know I've mentioned Wonder Huzzy before, who does these abandoned places, and she's always talking about being careful of hantavirus. And there have been a couple times as I'm like thinking, oh, come on, you're being dramatic. But boy, this place smells like crap in here. So maybe I should take a lesson from her and not take deep breaths. Product. Producers Corcoran Gin. So this was a cotton deal. Government sample. And there's hundreds, probably thousands of these bags. Those boxes are all full of that. So They must have stayed busy just providing government samples. Nothing back here but a busted up old toilet. There's the shower facility back there. Doesn't look like there were any upper floors. That's just another empty room back there. Door there. I'm always fascinated by these places and wonder, who worked in here and what did they do, and who looked out that window and saw this view 50 years ago, or when this place was brand new, whenever that might have been. Looks like a closet there. I don't know. There's another one looks the same. Oh, there's a shower in there and a toilet. So I guess these were restrooms and shower facilities, not closets. Little entryway out here, big old fat tongue and groove. Nothing very interesting. Ouch. This ground is so uneven. I'm sitting here trying to shoot this stuff and watch where I'm stepping. I'm not having a lot of success at either. That's all caved in. Was obviously at one time protecting a tractor tire. It's not doing a very good job of it now. I can hear people hollering. I don't know where they are. It looks like that's probably another set of bathrooms, restrooms, lavatories. And it looks like a scale house down there. Let's go check that out. Here we are down at the scale house. There's the scale. And I guess those were places where they could adjust the scale if they needed to. There's 4 of them. Not a very big building here, probably nothing in there, but I'm sure this is where the truckers went in and did their business. It's pretty thrashed, nothing but junk and insulation. There's the scale stands. I'll bet somebody, that was probably an all brass setup like the railroad ones were. And somebody probably got a nice deal out of it. Woo! Bees. There are bees everywhere in there. I'm going to piss them off. My sweaty old butt. I know it's relatively cool today, but it's pretty humid. That's looking in the back room of that. I'm not going to go irritate those bees anymore. There may be a hive in there. Damn it, one just flew in my face. And I'm not afraid of bees, and I'm not allergic to them, but no need in pissing them off. But anyway, that's the scale house. To scale. I cracked myself up. So that's the tour of the cotton gin, as it turned out. Down here on Highway 43, just south of Corcoran. I hope you all enjoyed it. As usual, I enjoyed doing it for you. If you have any friends that you think might be interested in things like this, remember to let them know about it. Like, subscribe, and if you want to see any of my future content, click the bell and you'll be notified whenever I put up a new video. Thank you all for checking it out, and everyone, have a great day.